welcome back to another one of our videos. We've been around a few charity shops, but it's the ones that we've been to before and shown you for Flip and Flop, so we didn't film any footage. But we just wanted to kind of go through what we managed to pick up, with the potential of how much it might be worth.
Yeah, so we went to a charity shop in a town that we haven't covered in Flip or Flop actually on Saturday, but we didn't get that much, and it was a quick go there, look round, go home again.
Have our haircut.
And the one we went to today is in a town we've already covered.
Yes.
So basically we'll start with the stuff we got Saturday, with the older stuff,
sure.
which is just some mugs from the musicals, essentially.
Yes, shall I get them out and pass them to you?
What we got? So we got Jesus Christ Superstar. There you go, better show you. There we are, Jesus Christ Superstar. And this is Fame, the musical. There you go. This one is Oliver. I can see that through the stuff there. So that is Oliver. Next is The Phantom of the Opera. Don't worry, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. And what is this? My Fair Lady. There you are.
And that one's bone china, so it's a bit
and
more
this
fancy.
is bone china as well. So you've got My Fair Lady, bone china England on the bottom of that. So yeah, we just got a little selection, and they were all 50p each. So we spent £2.50 on Saturday. Yes. So
I reckon we'll be able to get at least £10 each back on these cups.
So we also got this for 50p today. So this is now today's stuff. So this is a vintage style. Just whack that microphone. Luxury weight wallpaper. So sometimes these rolls of wallpaper will in themselves have value if they're new and sealed. Sometimes they don't, but they are a very good source of packaging material.
Yeah.
So if you have anything like this, you go anywhere and you see loads of these for cheap, pick them up, because
Void fill.
God, that's heavy. Even if you can't sell them, you can use them. So essentially,
We've just had an Etsy sale.
ooh, lovely. Right, so do you want to grab something?
Yeah, I don't know why, I really like picking up mugs because you can get them for really cheap and they sell really well on Etsy, I found.
Do you want to get the other one out?
Yeah, sure. This is a Cadbury's Mini Eggs retro style cup.
Is it retro style or actual retro?
I think it's retro style because it's
Okay.
made in China. I'm not sure though.
Right.
It's got the sticker on the bottom. I hate it when they put the sticker on the bottom.
I often stand there and peel the sticker off a little bit, if I'm honest with you.
And this is the Dallas Cowboys NFL, and it looks vintage because it's kiln craft England.
Yeah, that's very vintagey, isn't it? This kind of, this here, rather than it being printed, that does sort of kind of make you think.
These were £2 for £1, and again, hoping to get 8 to 10 back on those each.
Yeah. So next, well, I'll just do this actually. So from the same shop as the mugs, I got this little fella. Now this is actually long sleeved, and I've checked it over thoroughly while I was in the shop before I purchased it, because I wanted to make sure it was decent condition. It's a good size, this. It's 3XL, so it's a nice...
It's a big boy top.
Nice big kind of shirt there, and it's got this printed on the back. The print is actually really good, really good, and I was very much doubtful, I think, if it had been only washed once or never washed, really. And it has the emblem. Obviously this is Norwich City, so that's a little rubber emblem there, and I made sure it was good because they charged me 10 quid for this little fella. So £10 into a potential, when I looked it up, about 35, 40 quid, but that was on the basis of some of the other ones that were on eBay. This one specifically, I don't think I could find it in that size, and sometimes in the bigger sizes they can do pretty well, actually. So yes.
Got this was only £1 and I thought it was cute, so I picked it up. Basically, it's a little plate. I'll show you.
I thought that was Beavis and Butthead when I first saw that, actually.
And it says, love is the little things we do for each other.
Oh.
And it says, petticoats and pantaloons, genuine porcelain, made in Japan for Delgado Mansell.
What she's not saying is she's going to keep this and put it next to her Live, Laugh, Love sign that she's got at home.
And my motivational signs.
Yes. So, anyway, so I picked up, because we go to the community shop in North Walsham, and I managed to pick up a few good little bits and bobs. Well, I think they're good anyway, because I really wanted this, you see. Now, I don't know whether you've ever seen it. I mean, Russell Brand aside, this is actually quite a good film. I think it's quite funny. So these were 10p each for these. And to be honest with you, I don't think I would want to spend more than 10p on a film. So I also got, this is actually Coldplay, and I believe it's an EP, or it could be one of their albums, Viva La Vida. And I checked the discs and manuals are all in there and stuff like that.
The manuals.
But yeah, so I should imagine that's probably actually an album, isn't it? Because there's too many songs for an EP. But yeah, anyway, so I picked that up, 10p. I've got the soundtrack from Dirty Dancing. I think towards the end of picking out 5, I was scraping the bottom of the barrel. We've got Smash Hits 2002.
That'll be a good one.
And we've got Now 50. So I don't know the prices that any of these go for at the moment.
But you paid very little.
I paid 10p per item, so...
Your money's bound to be safe.
Yeah, exactly.
On those. Right, I picked up a bunch of games. They're all £1 each. This one is WWF, when it was WWF in your house, and it's got the back cover but not the front cover in the manual. This was £1, and these go for between 20 to 25 on eBay. So I'm hoping to get 15 maybe. I don't know.
For disc only, yeah.
Yeah, disc only.
Yes.
This one picked up for £1 as well. I saw that CEX will give us £2 for it, so I thought it's worth picking up alongside the other ones. I did check these. I've got a habit of not checking DVDs and games, and I always get in trouble.
What she does is get overexcited about finding something that either she likes or she thinks is going to be a goer, and then just storms to the till with it. And it, you know, she'll say to me like, "What do you think to this?" And I'll go, "Check disc." And she'll be like,
at least I'm honest.
Naughty.
This is another wrestling game, WCW Mayhem. This is worth about £5 to £6. The case is broken, but it is still worth around that amount. PS1 NBA Showtime. This is worth very little, but even the cases are worth about £10 all in, so looking at about a £5 profit on just the case for that one. And the same with these two, really. NBA Live 2000 and Cricket Captain 2000. So even just the cases on those. Paid £1 for all of them, so money's definitely safe on all of those.
So yeah, so that was basically what we picked up on Saturday morning and today, which for us is Tuesday. For you is might still be Tuesday, or it could be a completely different day. But yeah, so that's what we picked up over those 2 days. We didn't get any footage because we've already been to North Walsham and shown you some footage, but we are hoping in the future to go to a few more charity shops in more towns. And we have had a few comments, I think, so far about places to go.
Someone suggested it somewhere in Essex, I think.
Yeah, Braintree, I think it. So there are other places that we can go to and have a look round. We are actually going to London at the end of October, so the potential is we can try and sniff out a few charity shops while we're there and see.
Have a meat tray in Camden Market.
Yeah, and see what the difference is, I suppose, between the humongous city charity shops and the smaller town charity shops as well. And see whether they get any really good bits.
See whether they'll be
Crown Jewels or something.
Well, it is London.
Yeah, exactly. Someone might steal them and give them to a charity shop, and they put them on the shelf for 50p.
Not a charity shop anymore. They'd even overprice the Crown Jewels, wouldn't they?
3 days later.
Hello, just to add in as well, of following on from our video the other day when we got stuff from the charity shops. This morning we got up super early, hence the... and went to the local community centre who had a jumble sale kind of thing on, and we got a few bits, so we thought we'd show you. So
yes, so I'll just start the proceedings with this, and there was because it was all man's stalls, so sometimes you get the jumble sales where you go around and pay for it all 50p per item or whatever at the end. But these were all just people selling their own personal stuff. And one girl had on her stall a lot of Lego sets. And there was a boxed one for £5, but I zoned in on this one, which was, £3. And it's got the manual. The one she was selling in the box, there were bits missing, but according to her and her mum, they had just had a look at these to make sure they had the bits they needed. So this is part of a fairground, so it's got like a swing thing here, and then the bumper cars down here, and it's like a food stall. So yeah, bits in it there. So I got that, which £3. Yeah, why not?
yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to pass me something?
Yeah.
I picked this up. It was a grand total of 50p, and it's a proper Disney one. So I thought that's got to be at least worth about £8 to £10. It's a what's his name? Jack Skellington. So 50p into hopefully 10 quids.
And next we have DVDs 25p each. So we've got pounds worth here. So we've got Eileen, Portrait of a Serial Killer. And I've checked the disc in this one. And it was in pretty much, well, I would say perfect condition. Apparently the ones that I got a few more. And the woman said her son had bought a load. Some of them he hadn't even actually opened, but when he left home, he didn't take them. So this one, Nick Broomfield, Eileen. It's actually called Portrait of a Serial Killer. No, it's called Life and Death of a Serial Killer.
So it's obviously Eileen Warnos.
Eileen Warnos, and I have actually seen this one, and it is a very good film. Anyway, so we have the Alien Quadrilogy, and basically with this, it's got all the discs in there, which is always a good start.
There's 8, isn't there, in total?
No, there's 4.
4? Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, looking at some of these, I've just taken Alien and Aliens out, and the discs look immaculate, so that's good. But with this, you've got Alien 1, or you've got Alien, Aliens.
There are more discs.
Yeah, there's only 2.
6.
That's a bonus. Yeah, you got Aliens 3 and then the bonus. So there's actually 5 discs because you've got a bonus features one at the end. But yeah, so Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and then the one we don't talk about because it's absolutely rubbish.
Even though it's got one of my favourite actors.
Which is Alien Resurrection. You should watch it,
Ryder.
honestly. She'll probably...
Is that the one with Winona Ryder in it?
Yeah, she wouldn't be your favourite after that. Anyway, so 7. Front needs a bit of a wipe. Sounds like the disc is a little bit winky wonky in there. No? No, it's not.
Winky Wonky.
So 7. So the film, 7. So with, what's his face? Brad Pitt.
It's worth it just to see Gwyneth Paltrow's head in a box.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, that is sealed. I don't know what this is worth because a lot of them, this black cover with the writing. So I just thought, well, 25p, you know, and then a Pulp Fiction as well.
Because we love it.
Yeah, and a Pulp Fiction. I mean, if I'm honest with you, if I'm totally honest with you, this one's actually open. This one is actually open. It looks a little bit like these have been resealed. However...
For 25p.
For 25p, and if the disc's alright, you know.
And I picked up this one, something special, and that's Justin. Obviously kids programme. This is a box set, so it's got a bumper box set, so it's got all the discs inside, you can see, which have been checked and they're in really good condition. Kids discs sometimes are covered in
Fingerprints.
Yeah. Oh no!
And it's got one missing. And this is why I always check the discs.
25p, that's still going to make some money for
But always check the discs is the moral of that story.
I had,
Yeah.
well,
Mission
I have,
failed.
always the back.
Yeah. So anyway, for a grand total of £3,
I thought this was a bargain.
basically it is a Voyager DVD player, and it's got, obviously it looks pretty good condition, really.
A little control, is it?
Little swivelly screen as well, and this this has a charger, and it also has a new and sealed remote control there. So for £3,
don't know how much it's going to be worth, but
no.
Yeah, I actually brought this one for myself, but I saw that it's actually worth about £10, and it's, I don't know how to open these cases. Do you know how to open these things?
I've never ever seen Top Trumps in my life.
I can't get it open, so that's a good start. But anyway, it's WWE, or it was WWF, and it's the classics.
Don't they swivel, these cases?
No. Oh, there we go. That's better. Swivel. So, yes. So, oh, there we go. So it's all the classics. Let me see if I can find my favourite recipe. Anyway, this was 50p, which was a bit of a bargain, I thought. I was going to keep it myself. But people do sell these by card on eBay. But you're looking at about £10. Doink. Do you remember Doink? I was just watching a video about him, a British Bulldog. Can't find my favourite. My favourite is Bret Hart, but I don't think he's in. Oh, Dusty Rhodes. If you ever see a Hasbro wrestling figure, one of the old ones of him, pick it up because it's worth hundreds of pounds. Or just send it to me. That's fine. No, there's no Bret Hart. But anyway, this is worth 50p into about £10.
Alright, so last thing that we picked up, we actually, saw this, had a brief look at it, and it was £10 for the whole box of stuff. And then said to the woman we'd go back, but she said there are 3 sets in this tub, and it's all Playmobil. So went back before we left and said we'd take 7, and she pretty much ripped our hands off for that, because I think she just really wanted to get a shot of it. So it all looks actually really, really good condition. So you got that little ambulance, and then I'll just take it down here. There we go. So this is essentially all it is here. We've got a boat, we have figures, we have all sorts of other odds and ends. So a little part of like a little beach there, and trees and all this stuff. And underneath this stuff, let's have a look. More accessories and figures. So yeah, £7 she accepted on that one.
Yes, that was just a few bits that we picked up. Obviously, once we've sorted them out and they do sell, we'll let you know how much we actually got for them and if it was worth our time. I do want to say that in our last video, not one before last, I bought some Smurfs and said that they were worth about £50. They're not. Don't buy them. They're probably worth a couple of pounds each.
What Jen was getting confused with is there was a black Smurf, but it was it had like the black hat and black clothes, but the one that you said was worth the money you thought that one was the entirely black Smurf.
Whereas the one I had was a chimney sweep.
Yeah,
without a sweep.
So it just literally, this one that was picked up had black clothes, but the one you need to be looking for is the one that is entirely, the whole thing. Is not blue, but is black instead.
So although that was a bit of a fail, in my CD bundle I did find one worth £40.
Yeah.
So swings and roundabouts.
And obviously I was talking about the autographs and stuff, saying about those, and we were just kind of looking through the scrapbooks. I've had a better look through those now, and I've jotted down ones that are worth more money. I've still got a little bit of research because I don't know a lot of these people's names, so I need to do a little bit more research. But in a forthcoming video, I will just talk through, I think really maybe to do with just the autograph books, how I would price those and how I would sell those. Because as you know, when you have an autograph book, a lot of people, they have people sign both sides of the page because their intention is to keep all these autographs. And obviously then when they die and it goes to family and they sell it on, people might want to sell them. I myself actually do have an autograph page, which is the Smiths. I've got like a page with all the autographs, and it has an autograph on the back. So what my question would be is which one is worth more and how would I sell those? For example, the Julie Andrews one is worth a fair amount on its own, and it's quite an early example of her autograph because it's a 1948. It was actually the 1st of November 1948 that was obtained, and the cat's just fallen in the bath. Basically, that was obtained at the Royal Palladium when she sang to King George VI. Now, on the reverse of that...
Save some for your video.
I will. But on the reverse of that is a little sketch by a well-known sketch artist for one of the newspapers. And they're worth the same amount of money. So that is the tricky sort of stuff you end up finding sometimes. And how would you sell one and not the other? Because you can only display one side of it.
And you need someone who's a fan of both. And then put it on.
Not necessarily. You would need somebody who's a fan, say Julie Andrews, market her, or the other guy and market him. So you'd only really need them.
But if anyone wants a Des O'Connor autograph, we you girls.
Yeah. Was it Des O'Connor?
Was it Des? It was Des O'Connor, wasn't it? You said they're not worth anything. A couple of quid maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure we've got David Cassidy's dad in there. Robert Cassidy, I think his name was. So I'm pretty sure we've got his.
But yeah, Alexis will do a whole video on that. But thank you for watching. We're so close to 500 subscribers now. I think we're 4 away, unless anyone decides to unsubscribe between now and tomorrow morning when this video goes on. So please keep liking, subscribing, commenting. Fluffy Muffin, thank you so much for sending me a coffee on the app thingy. The little link is in the thing. We don't expect anyone to do this, don't worry. But it made us laugh because they sent us the money for a coffee, but in the little note thing wrote for a can of pop. And if you watch our lives, you'll get the reference.
To be honest with you, £5, yeah, you'd get a few pops for that.
Yeah,
you'd
quite
get
a few.
Even in this
day and age, you still get quite a few. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.